Hello everyone, it's round 2 of the Hasbro tournament. We're going to go straight into it. This is Wyvern Vertical Massive versus Cabeus K2 Limited Press. There's Cabeus. Wyvern in. Oh no, it's straight out like an absolute donkey. Not a good start for Wyvern. Good start for Cabeus there. This time Wyvern goes in first. Don't know why I did that. This is going to be more like what we would expect from this sort of a, if I'm not mistaken, this is just two defense types. Not particularly active game here. Not a particularly active game whatsoever. Both sides starting to slow down. Oh, and Cabeus is out. It's a 1-1 now. Tying it up for Wyvern. Wyvern in again. A little bit more action from Cabeus, swooping around, taking that center. Wyvern happy to take the outside. Wear down, and a little bit of contact now, starting to push, circling once again, exactly what you would expect, as I said before, from two Beyblades of this type. Oh, they're slowing down, bit of wobble, who's wobbling most? Oh, Cabeus again is out. Another one for Wyvern, 2-1. Oh, dearie me, as I was just saying, a bit of an off-balance pull from Wyvern. Double burst. No points anywhere. Bit of an off-balance Cabeus launch there. Oh, a bit of momentum now. Oh, that was actually an attempt to pull off the anime move from Wyvern, where he go to the edge of the ring and come back in again and use a bit of momentum. Failed though, missed its mark. Much wider circle from Wyvern. Cabeus happily taking the center. Now being harassed. Oh, that was so close. But Wyvern does take it. 3-1. And before I even get a chance to take a breath, the double burst once again. These two want the title for best defensive bay. So far it's Wyvern pulling out another double burst. Oh, good. I mean, at this point, if one of them survives a burst, I mean, Wyvern survives a double burst, and it becomes a single burst, of course, they've won. If Cabeus manages to burst Wyvern, then that's tying it up. So this could go either way, as much as this is, of course, a little bit more of a not so interesting match to spectate. Wyvern's so off balance there, trying to get underneath, and pretty successful actually. Just about, I'd probably call that life after death, to be honest. Wyvern's circling, ready for its prey. Big hits. You know, when they go towards that little lip, that little shelf there, that's going to be a big bit of momentum coming back in. Cabeus, same old strategy, sticking to the center. Wyvern waiting for that moment. In it comes, off balance, but could it be just getting underneath? Oh no, Cabeus. Cabeus is not done yet. Cabeus straight for the center, exactly what you would expect. Wyvern. Ooh, Wyvern not happy about that last loss. Ooh, so close to going out. Of course, that top one, little area, is the only one without a little lip as well, so much easier to fall out of that top area. Are we about to see? Yeah, Wyvern, excuse me. Nice and easy taking that one. Okay, we've got Excalius Force Extreme versus Roctavore Gravity Resolve. Now this should be a bit more interesting. Roctavore happy taking the up top, and there is the speed of the extreme base from Excalius. Very fast, but also not the best stamina that we've ever seen. One to Roctavore, of course. Roctavore in again, takes the center. Ooh, Excalius straight in. Oh, what a burst! Now this is the power of Excalius. Don't underestimate it. But I will say that extreme base. Ooh, just, yeah, you've really got to be quick. You've got to be quick. You've got to smash him very quickly, or you're in this situation where you just run out of steam. 2-2, tying it up there for Roctavore. Taking my time. Round 3. Roctavore in. Excalius straight in for the walls. Boom, boom, bit of contact. Oh, a nice ring out. Really well played there. Really well played. Picked the moment and smashed him out of the most efficient place to smash him out of. Both bays taking the outside. Excalius missing its mark. Circling, running out of steam. And yeah, no problem there for Roctavore. No problem at all. 3-3, ties it up. Roctavore to the centre. Excalius is in, a bit off balance. Wearing itself on the side wall, but gets the... Oh no, excuse me, that's a double burst. We'll have to rerun that. 3-3. Excalius coming in for the attacks again, keeping Roctavore at the centre, and it is another double burst. Excalius looking for a bit of momentum. Roctavore staying right out of the way. Right out of the way. Running out of steam. Yeah, just exactly what Roctavore wants. Just let Excalius wear itself out that extreme base. Very low stamina, of course. Roctavore starts off by sitting high out of the way. Look at the slow-mo. Big burst there from Excalius, and the Forge Disc takes him out of the ring, but it is a win. Next up, Yegdrion Gravity Survive versus Horosude Spread Edge. There's Horosude in dark blue, and there's Yegdrion in the green. Now, once again, 2 stamina bays. Probably not going to be expecting too much action once again. This is all going to be about who can survive their RPMs the best, rather than knocking each other sideways. First one to Yegdrion. Okay, round 2, Yegdrion's in, bounces about a bit as he enters. Horosude the same, a little bit off balance. Circles, look to get under Yegdrion. Of course, we know if you can hit a bit lower, that does slow down the bay a little bit faster, and there is the win there for Horosude. Horosude in first. Oh, a bit of contact on the entry. Back to the old tortoise and hare. Except these are both tortoises, they're just very slow moving games. Oh, and it's Horosude out. Yegdrion 2-1. Yegdrion in first. So far, I believe every bay that's gone in first has lost. So that'll be an interesting pattern to watch. You can see which hits a bit harder because it knocks them further away. Both bays slowing down. This could go either way. Ooh, bit of shake. Oh, Horosude takes the loss. Yegdrion the win. It's 3-1 now. And the old pattern of first in loses has been broken. 3-1. Okay, some good hits. Bit of shake. And Horosude taking it back 3-2. This is definitely going to be a problem, isn't it? Because if it's just if the trade happens now as before, if it just trades, then Yegdrion has obviously, of course, got this. Horosude needs to break the pattern. Can Horosude break the pattern? Ooh, a lot of shakes there. Horosude loses it once again. It's 4-2 now. Running out of things to say in this second game. Also, excuse me, the third game, excuse me. Bit of shake. Yep, Horosude pulls it back. 4-3. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Contact. Could this be the final game? Can Horosude pull it back? He's very off balance. Ooh, I think he's scraping. And no, it is a win for Yegdrion. Win for Yegdrion. Round 4, we've got Unicrest, Down Needle, Minoboros, Oval Quake. So Unicrest, Down Needle, in stamina type. Of course, Minoboros with that Quake bottom is going to be a lot more ferocious, a bit more erratic, a bit more attack type. Oh, we've got slow-mo and straight in with a burst there from Minoboros. Wow. If you are a viewer of the first round, you'll know that Minoboros didn't really do too much. It was not a particularly effective bay in that first round. Got beaten up pretty badly. So got a lot to prove for itself now. That Quake bottom, again, good for attack, but not the best for endurance. Better than Extreme. Oh, and as I say that, a little survivor finish for Minoboros. 3-0. Great start here. Unicrest U2. I believe lost to its previous Unicrest in the last round that we had of the Hasbro tournament. so far, not looking great. Circling, oh, just took it there for Unicrest, just about got the survivor finish. Gets a point. Monoboros, oh, a bit of contact on the way in, a bit cheeky that. Monoboros laying on the attack, needs to, not got the stamina for a long game. Needs to slow him down. A bit of shake now. Oh, wow, another survivor finish for Monoboros. That Quake tip doing a lot better this time than it did for it in the first round. Some contact. Now Unicrest chasing Monoboros. This is an interesting development. Not usually how you expect to do it. It should go the other way around. Takes the center, and Monoboros now hitting, and Unicrest seems to have played a good strategy there. Monoboros is in, and it is another burst for Monoboros. Doesn't just take 4 points, it takes 6. Congrats to Monoboros, taking a win there against Unicrest. And we're into our next round. It's going to be Odax Triple Extreme versus, oh, the other Unicrest, Wing Defense. So we've got Defense type Unicrest versus Odax with that extreme bottom. And bit of contact and straight out of the ring. Decides I don't want any of that. Okay, round 2. As we know, Extreme, very volatile. Turned out to be effective for Excalius. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Odax quite has the same oomph to it to have that same effect on Unicrest here. I do think that the extreme bottom should be used with caution. I don't think the Odax shape is particularly effective for extreme, and we're seeing that come into play here. We've got 3-0 so far for Unicrest. Not the prettiest of wins, just, you know, keeping it simple, keeping it defensive. Oh, Odax out the ring again. 4-0. It's a long way back. 2 bursts and a ring out would probably be the best course of action here for Odax. But already running out of steam, just cannot. We've got type disadvantage here, of course, as well. And yeah, that is it for Odax. Not a great show. Unicrest takes it for their win in that round. And we're on to the next round already. It's Spryzen Limited Variable versus Wyvern Armed Massive. There's Wyvern. And here comes Spryzen in the green. Great attacking power there for a 1-0 start. Limited variable, better attacking type bottom, I think, than extreme. You get a little bit more stamina. Oh, there's the burst. You've still got the power apparently as well. 3-0 now for Spryzen. What can Wyvern do? Well, it's defensive, so it just needs to sit there and take the licks and, well, not so much hope, just kind of really knuckle down, do what it needs to do, and let Spryzen wear itself out. Spryzen seems to be quite powerful. There is the win for Wyvern. Exactly what Wyvern needs to do. Just sit there and be defensive. Spryzen wearing itself out, bouncing off the entry. Oh, the double burst. Probably saved Spryzen there, the double burst, because that was not going to be particularly effective for Spryzen if it got into a long game. It was wearing itself out. Seems to be doing it again. Can it still? Oh, Wyvern holding its own. Doesn't want to get near Spryzen. Spryzen loses energy and it gets the final hit. 3-2. There's Wyvern trying the top end. Spryzen nearly taking itself out. Circling, looking for the perfect time to attack. But all the while wearing itself down. Oh, there's the burst. And it is a win for Spryzen with the burst. That was good. That was a good round. Okay, coming up next. Ifritor, Infinity Zephyr versus Doomsizer Oval XL. So we've got 2 attacks. There's Ifritor, I believe, and then there's Doomsizer. And they do look very similar, so we're going to be relying on the scoreboard to tell us what's going on here. Doomsizer, as we know, not scared to burst. Not scared to blow up at a moment's notice. Ifritor takes the first loss there. Doomsizer up 1-0. That should be Doomsizer, and there's Ifritor. Goes for the turbo attack, very well played, perfectly timed, and straight out of the ring for 1-1. Okay, there's Ifritor. There's Doomsizer. And there is the burst we were talking about for Doomsizer. Ifritor comes back 3-1. There's Ifritor in. Doomsizer in second. Doomsizer looking to keep on the edge. Doesn't quite manage it. Now, just as I say, the tables have turned. A double burst. Oh, who went down there? Who went down? Oh, it was Ifritor. Wow, Doomsizer burst Ifritor. Now it's getting interesting. 3-3, circling. Good hit from Doomsizer, keeping on the edge. Ifritor chases. Doomsizer on the edge, and Doomsizer bursts once again for the loss. Okay, up next, Fengrith Force Quake versus Kerbeus Wing Fusion. There's your Kerbeus, and there is Fengrith with that Quake bottom used by Minoboros. Unfortunately, no contact as of yet. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Fengrith, obviously looking for the attack, but not got much stamina, unfortunately. Can't quite do it there. I do believe that the fusion bottom, I suppose you could, it's more of a balance type bottom really. It kind of allows you to have attack and endurance together. It has it's like the sharp flat from Metal Fight, using it very effectively as an endurance base here with a defensive Kerbeus top. Seems to be a good combination against Fengrith right now. Yeah, there's 2-0 so far. Fengrith doesn't seem to have the sort of energy to really punch it out of the ring or force any kind of action. Quake not particularly aggressive here for Fengrith, which is strange. I don't know what happened there. Maybe not much of a rip. Bit pathetic. 3-0 so far for Kerbeus. Loading up attacks for Fengrith. Oh, that was a big one. And back to circling. Not too good. Now maybe a bit more of an angled shot would help Fengrith get the hits in. Hard to tell. Energy running out once again. Fengrith down. Kerbeus up 4-0. Long way back now for Fengrith. Just missing the mark once again and wearing itself out. As it slows down, there's your contact. Is it too little too late? It may well be. Kerbeus kicking well out of the way, and yeah, that's the end. 5-0 to Kerbeus. We're going straight into our next round. We've got 2 more to go. This has got Yegdrion Ringed versus Roctavor Central Excel, and this is the interesting attack type Roctavor. Attack type because of that Excel base, which is the same as what Doomsizer had. Not overly aggressive here for Roctavor. Roctavor, surprisingly, as much as it is touted as a bit more of a stamina type, it does have the angles on it, as you can see there, to be an effective attack type. But in that first round, not effective enough. A bit more movement now for Roctavor, unfortunately, just around Yegdrion with that edge base. Playing the stamina game. And like we've seen so many times, once the attack type has worn itself out, it's very hard to get an attack on the stamina type. As we can see there, Yegdrion once again holding out and getting the win. Much better start here from Roctavor, looking for the attacks. Oh no, but yeah, we're going to have to get up to Yegdrion. The burst for Roctavor was first, and it was a counter burst out of frustration. Could this be the last game for this set? Can Roctavor pull it back? Very one-sided later end of this this block. No, looks like Yegdrion has taken the win there. Well done to Yegdrion, and we're coming into our final game now, which is Valtryek Spread Survive versus Spryzen Heavy Defense. And it's our first time seeing Valtryek. Valtryek was not in the first round because we have 21 bays and only 10 matches per round. Oh, okay. I was about to see some good contact, but Valtryek seems to have gone for the burst option, which is not very particularly effective for winning games. Well done to Spryzen. Takes 2 starting off. Spryzen defensive. Valtryek with the endurance type. Should have the type advantage here, but instead manages to get out, making it 3-0 to Spryzen. 3-0 Spryzen. Here's Valtryek once again. Oh, dearie me, and it is burst. And that looks like the end of the game, end of the set. And that has been round 2, everyone. We're going to get a look at the final standings after round 2, and then keep an eye out for round 3. Thank you very much. See you again. Cheers.